very much for your feedback. We really, really appreciate that, including this one that came from a viewer who asked whether the ideal space can deliver luxury. Well, the answer is yes. The entire show this week has been dedicated to luxury. We'll be finding out that one much later in the program, but first is to welcome you to the show that delivers magical elements in the spaces we live, work and play. My name is Tim Njiru, and this is The Ideal Space. Show this week with a treat from our program supporters who felt it's time to throw in some incentives. The entire TV crew and I are spending the weekend in an ideal space designed with a European look and feel, driven in an enchanting soul of the green city of Nairobi. Rosa is our home for the next 72 hours. Apart from enjoying the pleasantries this grand property has in store, our task was to find out why this pink structure is indeed the ideal space for luxury.
Villa Rosa was the brainchild of our CEO. As you know, Simba Corp is a car company, and they wanted to diversify their portfolio, and one of the avenues they've chosen is hospitality. The inspiration for the kind of hotel we've put together came from the CEO and his wife. His wife is from Portugal, and CEO also spent some time in Portugal and has been in the hospitality business also. So this was a very natural transition to diversify their portfolio from the automotive business that they have.
And pieces within and around this entire property was imported from different parts of Europe, and that is what oozes from the backyard garden, a mix and match of Portuguese and Spanish breeze.
And as you look at the architecture of the outside, the instructions were given that we wanted to have a property that was very European in look and feel. So hence what you see in terms of the outside structure is a result of them bringing a little bit of Europe to Kenya.
Hotels in color pink.
If you go to Portugal, if you go to Spain, if you go to Italy, or if you go to areas of the Mediterranean, you will see that what you see up here in terms of the color integrity is very much like what you will see up there. If you look at the historical buildings that are in Europe, especially Portugal and Spain and Italy, you will find that the older buildings are pink in color, and basically we call it a dirty pink because over time they have aged and the pink changes and becomes more part of a rustic type of an atmosphere. When you look at the rest of the building outside, you will see that the railings or the shutters in that architecture is typically green in color.
Is it reflected on the inside?
Yes, absolutely. I think one of the big things about us doing this hotel was to make sure that the integrity of the outside filtered into the inside. If you go inside and if you go to a guest room, for example, you will see a very typical guest room that is very homey. Homey meaning that you will see beveled-edged doors, glass doors with wood trimming on it that are white.
You have over here.
Thank you. I think this was the area that actually we wanted to make people feel like it is, they're stepping into Europe. If you look at the floors, they are very European in the way that typically buildings are constructed in Europe. It's a complete marble floor. If you look at the ceilings,
yes.
There is a textured paint that I talked about that was done locally, and the classic moldings brought in their look. This is classic moldings. And if you look at the entrance into the lift lobby, you see the beveled-edged glass, which is also very European in look and feel.
Right.
And then the other thing we wanted was, typically you find that lobbies are very cold in nature. And we did not want that. We wanted to be sure that when people came into the lobby, they felt that there was some ambiance, some livelihood, some energy. So we decided to put a coffee shop in here. So now we're finding, which is in the back there, if you see.
So this one plays the role of a lobby and at the same time a coffee
shop. And
very smart.
Yes, and if you actually come here during the course of the day, you'll see a tremendous number of meetings being held in this space, which is exactly what our intent was, and it's working out great for us.
I've actually learned a lot. Thank you very, very much. I'll let you go on with your daily business, and I'll have to take a cup of tea in one of your restaurants.
Sounds great. Thank you for coming, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice day.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Njiru.
Hello there.
Karibu Villa Rosa Kempinski.
Asante.
How are you doing?
Very well.
Good to see you here.
Awesome.
So how may I assist you, please?
Well, we are here with the entire TV crew to spend the whole weekend.
You definitely made the right choice. This is the place to be in Nairobi.
So which room do you have for us and those people?
We have a palatial suite that I'll give you today. It is the best in Nairobi.
Really?
The lady in red had started pouring out the heart and soul of this grand property moments after our TV crew started checking in.
Basically, Kempinski is very, very iconic. In every Kempinski that you walk in, you'll always find a lady in red. A lady in red in Kempinski acts as the hotel.
And while that was happening, it started sinking in that people who work and play in design spaces such as these have a way of reflecting that in the way they adorn themselves.
Everything about me is red from head to toe. You can see it all by yourself.
Out of the 200 rooms that the Villa Rosa Kempinski has, 12 of them happen to be the suites, with only one that hosts the president, kings and queens.
Tim, welcome. You are on this room 1005, one of our premium suites. Here you go. This is your room key. To get access to your room, kindly place the key here. Once you see the green light, you're ready to go. You're most welcome.
Wow.
Yes, this is a confirmation of the luxury that awaits you.
Wow.
May I offer your room orientation?
Absolutely.
If you may.
The lady in red had finally invited us to relax in the comfort of individually designed suites with contemporary facilities and features giving us a complete feeling of being at home. Guiding every European flair, which is also embodied in the Villa Rosa with color palettes chosen to evoke the variation and richness of Europe's natural landscapes.
Over there we have assorted drinks that is all complimentary to your own usage.
Really?
Yes, take your time, consume all for free.
Yo. Okay, are you guys okay with that? Super.
Now to the bedrooms, please.
Awesome.
After you, please.
Thank you very
You're
much.
most welcome. So this is the master bedroom. In the bedroom, you still have a set of television. May I show you to the bathroom, please? After you, please. So in the bathroom, we have a standing shower, as well as a bathtub.
Great.
Looks like a room on itself.
The ideal space.
I said so. If you may, move to the next bedroom.
Is that going to be the room where the crew stay? Yes.
Certainly.
Yes.
If you may, after you.
Happy with that. Let's go.
Villa Rosa achieves a style with a mix of contemporary pieces, traditional Chinese and European Art Deco design elements. And once again, the most luxurious, ambient, outstanding design and the latest technology.
Stay tuned. The Idle Space will be right back after the break.
Something to note is that the other standard rooms within this space of European architecture possesses enchanting elements of smaller quantities distinct to the Villa Rosa look and feel.
To you, good afternoon.
You're most welcome at Cafe Villa Rosa.
Many thanks.
Here for your table for one person?
No. Table for our entire crew.
Sure.
Yeah, an entire TV crew.
And before I sit you down, may I show you around our buffet?
Why not? Definitely.
Can you do this way?
Thank you.
For lunch, we have the soup, which is cream of liquid potato soup. You can
Nice.
try it before you
Okay.
can go for your main course. And then we have salad section over here. And on the other side, we still have another salad section.
When does diet start?
That's
This is too much for me.
no, it's not too much. You don't need to eat everything.
Are you guys okay with
You
it?
select it.
Good. Great.
Then our main course begins from here. You can have a look at it slowly. And then it ends here.
That's it?
And I'm sure, yes, that's it, but it's a lot and definitely there's something good for you.
Good. Right.
Are you fun?
A little bit, yeah. Sure. Cheese, wine, cookies, much later. But first, we're not...
So remember, it's always good for the health.
Definitely. But we're not indulging until we're done with the job.
No problem.
Good.
Behind you also have the most appetizing after your meal, which is dessert. Varieties of it.
Nice.
That's all. So may I offer to sit you down?
Sure.
Kindly this way. Would you like to sit here or you can still choose where you like? Would you like to face the door or give the door your back?
I'll have to face the restaurant.
You
Yes.
have to know what's happening anytime. You can be on the same side.
Great.
Kindly have a seat.
Many thanks.
Most welcome. May I offer you a drink to start with or some water for you?
Water, please.
Still or sparkling?
Sparkling.
All or room temperature.
Room temperature.
Thank you very much. I'll be back certainly.
Right. What an introduction. As I begin to devour into that 6-course meal, the thought of pure class, along with a healthy dose of elegance, before adding a hint of comfort and a handful of world-class luxury, continue to play in my mind.
Space. How ideal is your space? Corner of Cafe Villa Rosa has been spruced with a hearty serving of modern decor, seductive charm, and natural beauty. It is spaces that have paid attention to the key elements of design and architecture, which is form following beauty that make cuisine this delicious. Ideal space. How ideal is your space?
Next week on the show, we dig into new paint techniques.
It's got different perspectives.
Yes, it does. It does. It's all art, really. So you can actually even have the patterns probably even maybe more busier or even slightly bigger. But yes, beautiful effects, especially for, say, like hotels, even residential homes, strictly for maybe like a feature wall. Then the other walls now, you do like plain colors to contrast.
Plus,
if you have anything designed, it has to first cater for the functional aspect of things before it actually caters for the aesthetics. And for me, I believe play and function go together because play actually helps children develop.
A walk into the kiddies' ideal space.
Our luxury experience takes a pause this week. We continue next week with another exciting edition of The Ideal Space. My name is Tim Njiru. How ideal is your space? Bye for now.